Okay, Gemini. 2026 read. Let's have a look. We're doing zodiac wheels for this year, which means that if you know your birth chart, you've got more than one read out of this. Your current chart, your personal chart, and the yearly read, and more if you're very clever. So you should have your own birth chart by now. You can get it anywhere because it's free on most sites. First house, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces. It's your 12 houses. And there we've got Judgment Day, Karma. It's also an eclipse, so we may have an eclipse coming up, but it must be important to you. It's about rising from the ashes. So it's a rebirth for you. Anybody born in the year of the rooster could be important. Phoenix rising. It's like we did when we got took down. The old channel's still there, so we can go back and look at the videos now, but I'm not returning to it. So even though I've got more followers. It's the judgment of Solomon. It's Joshua. It's bringing your walls down. That means you're being vulnerable or having to destroy something to rebuild. It's knees, bones, teeth. Dentists. Let's have a look. So number 20 for you is positive. The names Gary and Sandra could be important. Oh, but love has left the building. Somebody is being a martyr here. Doing things because they feel they have to, or because they might get something out of it rather than out of the love of it. So sacrifices that are unnecessary sacrifices. Yeah. So January, you are grieving or living in the past, not seeing the beauty of what could be. You have to come home to who you truly are. Stop banging your head, wasting your breath, wasting your time, energy, being the martyr on something or someone that isn't worth it. The past is over. The future's not promised. You have to live in the now. Build a bridge, get over it, suck it up, buttercup. 5 months, 9 days. So that's January. Oh, jeez. So February, we're starting to heal. One of those swords has been taken out. That sword is someone who speaks the truth, possibly a child, that severs ties with something and frees you from it. It frees you from the heartache, sorrow, loss and separation, because you're no longer putting yourself in the game. You're taking yourself out of it. Minor surgery, heart problems maybe, or just depression, confusion, confused mind. So we've got a lot of processing to do January, February, but we've got to face the truth. So first house, second house, January, February, March. Third house. Third house is communication. That's not the way to go. That's seeking revenge. A lonely, divorced or widowed woman. A bitter, twisted woman. Possibly dark-haired. She has a harsh tongue, which we've said, but this one doesn't speak the truth. She speaks what she sees when something is over. Her happiness has ended. What should have been a lifetime thing is not. It's not as real as she thought it was. It got as good as it was going to get. 10 months. So third house is communications. There's no communication here. And what there is negative. Aquarius energy. Excuse excuse me, don't even know what day it is, April, you will find your happiness again, but only when you come home. So there's homecoming. Someone comes home, or you come home to who you truly are, without banging your head against a brick wall. I keep saying it. So for the first 4 months, you are wasting your time, energy and breath on people that aren't worth it. You have to be prepared to destroy this to rise again. Oh, dear me. So, January, February, March, April, May, you've wasted all this time. They've been telling you not to, so you can change these cards if you live in the now and stop wasting that time, because somebody's doing things behind your back and you have to adapt, just like the squirrel does flying there, the flying squirrel, to escape, because you're stuck with lying, deceiving energy, whether that's you or someone else, I don't know. But so far, no major arcanas. So this is it. They're not even bothering to give you a clue, because you know what this is. You know you're wasting your time. You know you're playing the martyr. You know you're being the doormat, and yet you still do it. So, January, February, March, April, May, June. Yeah, unfaithfulness. It's time for you to be single, or to stand on your own 2 feet, within or without a relationship or a job, career, whatever it is. You have to stand alone. You have to be able to be financially and emotionally independent. You can't rely on anyone else. And this could have been going on for 9 years. Still, no major arcanas. Ridiculous. Your cup is empty. Depression. But you won't walk away. You refuse to walk away. Apologies may be given or received, but really it's not going to wipe the misery away. Maybe whatever it was that was coming between you and what you want left the building, but that leaves you still in this negative situation. Career and finance begins to improve, but you're going to have to take it very, very slow. This is Chiron, this is health issues, this is Virgo. Slow and steady wins the race. So take it slow, take it steady. 8 months. So if we're going by 8 months, we've got January, February, March, April, May, June, July. So this is the 8th month. Hopefully that does it. Now, the 8th month, you've got your first major arcana. So this is your 8th house of shared resources and reproductive organs. First house is about what you give, how the world perceives you. The second house is your value, or what you value. The third house is communication. The fourth house is home and family. The fifth house is what goes on in the dark. Sixth house is health. Seventh house is open enemies and legal matters, partnerships. Eighth house is the reproductive organs and shared resources. It's toxic. Anybody born in the year of the rabbit will be in harm's way. You have to make a decision. You cannot be in denial anymore. You cannot protect others anymore. And you can't wait till you show your facts. You've got to do something about this. Don't sign anything. Don't agree to anything under duress. Don't make promises you can't keep. This is toxic. 15 for you is negative. Lee. And Ashley. So 9th house is Sagittarius, which is learning something. Learning that you've been a fool and making a decision on that fact. 22, putting things off until tomorrow that should have been done today. You've been putting it off a lot more than a day. Richard, London, Zoe, Katie. Again, Mercury retrograde. You've got it twice there. So somewhere there could be a Mercury retrograde. You have to make that decision. You have to take the risk. Yeah, let go. Even if it means that you will be isolated. You're already feeling alone, erased, ignored. You're not one of the pack anymore. So you've got to let go and let spirit sort this out. Because what you resist persists. The more you hold on to something, the worse it's going to get. 22 for you is negative. 15 for you is negative. Oh, sorry, this year is not. There's some things to go on. The only blessing is that they're all minor arcanas until we get to the latter part of the year. And then suddenly, in your 11th house of your hopes, wishes and dreams, it looks like we're making progress. Because you are stronger than you know. We've got the ox, those born in the year of the ox. What was a heavy burden isn't anymore. 8 and 26 for you is absolutely brilliant. You have a good heart and a strong back. You can do this. But you have to put the effort in. And it may mean working long hours, burning the candle at both ends. Be careful of burnout. Be careful you don't make yourself ill. But you are strong enough. You can rise from the ashes, like they said. So don't lose hope. And December, there may be financial losses, a feeling of failure. Don't be a drama queen. Release yourself from that analysis paralysis of overthinking things, because otherwise you'll go through this cycle again. But it's time you stood up for yourself, especially against a Leo. This has to stop. You are strong enough. Stop telling yourself you're not, because this is awful. But like I said, it might not be a major event in your life, because they're all minor arcanas till we get to the last part of the year. So the one thing that you can hold on to is the 8 and 26. Wherever you see it, will bring your wishes, dreams and hopes coming true. But you've got to face the chaos head on, or it'll never come true. Avoid the 15. Don't sign anything. Don't agree to anything. Don't make any promises. So 15 and what was the other one? $22. Both negative. Wherever you see them. Well, that was just. Let's hope we get something better from the card. The clarifiers. So somebody may be coming home. It might not be about you. It might be one of your children having to come home because their relationship's on the rocks, or they've come out of work. Something's hit hard for somebody. They're very confused, or there's issues with the heart health-wise. And it's affecting you emotionally as well as mentally. Yes, you need to rest and bring this to a conclusion, because it's a never-ending cycle. And November the 11th could be important. Remembrance Day, the poppy, the name poppy. Stop what you're doing. This is a negative situation. Stop it now. So we've got 21, 22. We can't ignore it. It's the 21st and the 22nd of any month, or door numbers, or birthdays of people living or past. It shows us that it's time to rest. Only through resting and recharging can we recharge. So, rebirth. The elements are urging you to take care of yourself at this time. Look after yourself. Don't let people walk all over you. Taking time out to rest is not wasting time. Taking time out to rest is a necessity in order to manage your time better. By not becoming burnt out, what did I say? Don't let burn out. Because once you reach that point, it'll be harder to recover. Self-care and taking time out is a big lesson for anyone to learn, with a lot of motivation for someone who is busy all the time. They're not judging you, so don't judge others lest you judge yourself. Judgment is there over what makes yourself busy with or what motivates you. The issue here is of not putting yourself on the priority list. Your health and well-being is higher priority than anybody's, because if you're not there, what are they going to do? If you feel guilty taking a nap or watching a bit of TV, then this card is definitely for you. The elements understand that our reality is extremely fast-paced and full of burden, so you have to slow it down, slow and steady. So their message here is to find small amounts of time regularly where you give yourself a moment of rest and solitude. It could be taking yourself out of the situation, that Five of Pentacles, maybe you decided to isolate yourself. It could be 5 minutes of just being after you wake up, where you sit with your eyes closed and be present in the moment. Allow yourself to relax and start your day calm. You may like to do some creative before or after work. Watch your blood pressure. Or perhaps sit under a tree in your break. It is up to you to make this a priority. We have all heard the saying, you can't drink from an empty cup, and you have the empty cup. Where is it? There. It is up to you to fill your own cup, because no one else is going to do it. So stand on your own 2 feet. Nine of Pentacles. Where is it? There. It is your lesson to learn about your limits and know when you're reaching them. This is an important lesson to show the kids also. So if you're saying no to your kids, you're not being horrible, you're showing them that even you have limits and they've got to learn theirs. They will learn through your actions. Teach them it's important to play and have quiet time, to be outside and get away from all the tech screens. So you need some time for you so that you can learn to be independent of all the energy that's been dragging you down. So, sorry about that, but it does seem not to be a major issue till the end of the year. That's because you're allowing it to carry on. But watch out for that woman seeking revenge, the Aquarius. It doesn't have to be a woman. If it's an Aquarius, it can be male as well, but it's a feminine energy. And it doesn't have to be an Aquarius if it's a divorced or widowed woman. So, yeah, there she is. First Wives Club, Lilith. Black Moon Lilith. So wherever you got Lilith in your chart, she is avenging woman. This is definitely Lilith. So let's have a look. Although technically not a goddess, Lilith is an important female archetypal figure. She was Adam's first wife, so the name Adam, Eve and Lily could be important. But refuses to accept an inferior place in missionary position, sex with him, and flew off to the Red Sea to liberate herself and engage in an active sex life. So somebody who was a bit free and easy. Sex, freedom from domination, independence and mind and body. Close to nature, moving on, the dark part of the moon cycle. So she's never going to be in that toxic situation. She's freeing herself. Lilith in your spread means contact with your sexuality and sensuality, even at the cost of complete upheaval of your life. So burning things to the ground to begin again. Love affairs or unexpected meetings happen that completely take you by surprise, perhaps there in February. A longing to live a simpler life may make you take the initiative to leave complicated situations and just move on. You may find you are breaking your own rules in order to follow your heart, and the one that says, I'd never do that, is always the one that should. You may find that you are breaking your own rules in order to follow your heart. You may wish to connect with nature, particularly the desert. You determine for yourself your own path through life. Drawing this card also warns you to be alert to danger while travelling and to take any measures necessary to ensure your safety. And I would reiterate that, just be careful, be alert, be aware, because with these sort of cards, who knows? It doesn't say harm in any way, but it does say that you will be very confused and upset. So and just because of the toxic situation, watch out for your drink. Cover your drink when you go out. Mama Bear, the bear is also Judgment Day the 20, but on this one it's the number 4. So we would have that as the Emperor in the tarot, but it's more like Virgo. It is leadership. So that's what you need, but it was in the reverse. So you're letting others lead you when you should be taking the lead, I'm afraid. So let's have a look. The bear and the cedar calls us to be powerful but benevolent. So don't abuse power and don't let others abuse their power of you. Embody the qualities of great leaders. Bears are emperors of the woodland and guardians of the forest. So it keeps talking about nature. Paired with cedar, a plant known for its healing, protective and cleansing qualities, this card invites us into mature authority. Stand up for yourself. You're in charge of yourself, nobody else. The spirit of the bear wants to guide you to opportunities, reminding you to rule with fairness and care, or that others should. You may be experiencing overwhelming challenges. Yes, definitely. Remember not to be hardened by this, like she is. Inflexibility will get you nowhere. Instead, you must channel the protective qualities of cedar. Reflect, heal, and prepare for what's coming. How can you be a better leader? And who will benefit from your knowledge and experience? You first is what I would say. So, yeah, very strong, straight message. Very few major arcanas. So this is going to see a lot of minor occurrences all coming together because it's all hidden from you. Somebody maybe stealing your credit, and that could be finances or the credit at work, but they are taking the credit from you. So be careful. Thanks for listening. Bye.